someone who's interested to share something about connection.
I participated at a group from work. It's called Israeli Hope. It's a Jewish Arab group trying to do what happened to Abdul. Stumbled upon this connection, and we're trying to make it happen. So we had this lovely group, and every session, 2 or 3 people were asked to say something about their origin, about the values they came from, about their families. It's called My Cultural Assets. This few minutes that you have to talk about your family. Last Friday, we had a memorial service for my father. He died like 4 years ago. And I felt a bit disconnected from this whole cemetery thing. But then I came on Monday to work and I had to talk about my cultural assets, and I felt much more connected to my father, to my late mother, to my late grandmother, and they were all lost to us during the last 4 years. And I felt so much connected to them, much more than I was in this cemetery.
Can you say a few words about how was it for you to join this group? How was it before? And how is it now? Just the difference.
I joined this group with a lot of curiosity. And I said, okay, let's see what happens. And we had a very complicated year in Israel regarding Arab-Jewish relationships.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And somehow we managed to evolve from this in a very miraculous way. It was like the phoenix. We died and we rose again. And we did die, in a way.
What do you mean? Give me some words about it.
After we had the sort of civil war, the next meeting of the group was very tense. Many people didn't come. And those who came shocked, depressed, I don't know, every bad thing you can imagine. And we somehow managed to rise out from this situation and still keep this group happening and still make these connections strong enough that we hugged each other at the end of the year. And this was hell of the year. So when I had to talk about my family assets at the last meeting, it was with people that I really felt connected with the group. Because we've been through so much together.
Okay, thank you, Yael. Thank you.
Can you repeat again how did the name of the group?
Israeli Hope.
Israeli Hope. And you said that you felt in the cemetery disconnected from the experience in a way, but
in a way, because I don't know, all those stones, I can't connect, I can't relate to those stones. I don't know, I can't find myself in this place.
But then during the session, you kind of managed to connect, you said. Yeah?
Yes, because I was talking not about the stones, I was talking about the values, I was talking about our family history. I was showing something, a huge family tree that my father made after he retired from work. He had a few years before he died, and he was dedicating them to making the family tree. 3 volumes, like an inch thick altogether.
Thank you. Let's see it. Thank you, Yael.
It's not so easy being a tree. You know? People think, they look at trees, they think, oh, they've been there forever. They don't notice us. They're taking us for granted, you know? Trees. Those objects that just spread around the environment, the concrete. Yeah, you know, being a tree, it's a hard job. It's not to take for granted. Sometimes there's storms, really big ones, and some of us hardly can make it, you know? Those storms. Wow, I knew some storms in my life. I remember one, I thought I'm dead. I thought that's it. But you know, I realized as a tree that if your roots are grounded real deep and they are really strong, then those storms that kind of shake you, and sometimes it looks like nothing's gonna. Some storms, I thought that's it, but when the roots are strong, you survive. You survive. It's nature. We are meant to grow. We are meant to connect. Storms will always come and go, but the roots, the roots. I thought that Israeli hope, I thought it's a joke. I thought it's an oxymoron. I thought those two things can match, but today we hug in spite of everything, in spite of all the forces and the storms. I'm gonna keep this heart in mind in the next storm to come.
When you walk through a storm, hold your head up high. And don't be afraid of the dark. When you walk through a storm, plant your roots in the ground. When you walk through a storm.
Thank you all for giving me roots.
Thank you.